What's the deal, y'all? Now today, I want to let you know that you figured them out. You're on to them now. You see exactly what they've been doing to keep you from getting to the place that you're supposed to be at. You see the lies they've been telling you to keep from you the fact that you are the one, to hide the fact that you are the truth, that you can do whatever it is you want to do. You can accumulate whatever it is you want to accumulate in this life. You can have whatever skills you want to have. You have figured them out. You now see the truth of the fact that you are the co-creator of your reality, the fact that you are limitless. You're on to them now. And now that you're on to them, the things that you are about to accomplish, the place that you are about to go, the level of skill you are about to develop is going to take you to places you could have never imagined, because you peep what they've been doing this whole time. The things you are about to do, the skills you are about to acquire, the downloads you are about to get are going to blow your mind, are going to shock you. See what I'm saying? And I wanted to come on here and drop this message because I just got done with my morning routine, and my morning routine consists of always watching basketball. As y'all know, man, I'm a professional basketball player. I love what I do, and I'm just a fan of basketball. So I always in my morning routine with watching the highlights from the NBA's game that I missed last night because of the time difference. So I usually watch the game muted, but I was watching the highlights and I had the volume up. And the way the announcers talk about these players are actually amazing. The things they say about these players in front of millions of kids should really be illegal, because they're essentially brainwashing people to look up to these people, to these players, calling them superhuman, saying every little thing they do is impossible. Oh, how did he do that? Oh, he's a superstar. Oh, he's super. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And once you start to learn the subconscious mind and how programming works, when you're putting things like this, and this is just a small example of the big picture. I'm just talking to y'all because I always give y'all my perspective from a basketball point of view, because basketball has helped me a lot in my spiritual journey, has woken me up to a lot of things. So when you learn the mind and how programming works, the NBA has a lot of their audience is very young. So you're telling these kids how impossible the things they're seeing on TV is. They're not ever going to believe they can do those things. You're telling these kids to look up to other human beings. They're going to grow up looking up to people they see on TV for the rest of their lives. They're never going to believe they can achieve the things that they see other people do, that they see the greats do, the masters do. So essentially, they're holding kids back, and in the big picture, they're holding people back and limiting people because of the things they are pushing out and things they are programming them from a young age. And once I woke up to this truth, because I've been peep game, after I woke up, after I got out of that hypnosis, that deep sleep that we were all in, I started to realize that they were doing that, and I started to reevaluate myself. This was probably like 3 years ago, and this is why I started to watch the games on mute. So I started to reevaluate myself, my game, my belief system, and I started to reprogram myself to believe that I was the best basketball player in the world, that I was a superhuman, that I was all of these things that they say about these people on TV. I started to make myself believe that I could do these same things. Mind you, when I started to do this, I was 27. So my whole life I was always, in this limited mindset, not believing I can move the way they move, shoot the way they shoot, and all that. I had skill, but not to that level. So once I changed my belief system through a lot of affirmations and all that stuff. I saw my game started to increase very rapidly. My skills started to increase, like within days, overnight, weeks. I just started to see like a huge incline. And it was all because I changed my belief system. You see what I'm saying? And I went from making under 6 figures to making over 300K per year. I was never a content creator, never did anything I'm doing right now, to having 2 YouTube channels monetized, and a lot of other things, and a lot of things I'm working on, all because I caught the enemy, all because I figured him out. I figured out what he tried to do. I figured out what he was doing, what he's doing to the masses. And now, since I have figured him out, I was able to change my belief system. And since you have figured him out as well, since you are seeing through the BS, you are changing your belief system, you are renewing your mind, because you are being transformed into that superhuman they told you you couldn't become. Everything you ever wanted is about to come to you. It's coming to you now. The skills you've wanted, that thing you wanted to build, that life you wanted to have, the health you wanted to have, it's inside of you, and now you know it. And now you know that you are a co-creator of your reality. So there's nothing that you can't have. There's nothing that you can't do, no matter what they tell you, whoever they are. Whatever the haters tell you can't have, whatever the doubters tell you can't do, whatever the TV, the internet, whatever they tell you doesn't matter. It's only what you tell yourself, what the Most High tells you. You see what I'm saying? So you figured them out. So go get everything you ever wanted. Go live that life you've always wanted to live. Go have that happiness, that lifestyle, that home, that health, that relationship, whatever it is, man, you can have it. Because you are it. It is inside of you. Just pull it out. Just believe. Just change your mind. Just break that programming. Because it has been happening since we were kids. Like I always tell you, the enemy attacks you, attacks the chosen ones, especially when they're young. Feeds you as much limiting beliefs as he possibly can. But he didn't really understand who he was going up against. I don't know how, but now he knows. Now he sees that it doesn't matter how much he did. It wasn't enough. Put in the comments, I'm just too much. So if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Leave a like, man. Drop a comment. Leave some inspiration for me. Some inspiration for anybody that's watching the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on the post notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a video. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out.